now, where thousands of people are going to be voting for the first time, and they're pretty excited about that. It's sometimes a tussle to get your name on the electoral road, but thousands and thousands of youngsters are looking forward to going out there and getting that black mark on their fingers. We spoke to some of them to find out what they're looking for in candidates, how they decide, and what that first vote really means to them.
My first vote.
My first vote.
My first vote.
We're in the Bangalore office of Janagraha, an organisation working in the field of citizenship and democracy. Keywords, especially in election season. Now, there's a lot of excitement among first-time voters actually getting to exercise their franchise. But in order to vote, you need to have your name on the election list. And that's something that Janagraha has been working on. So what has this organisation really been doing in terms of updating the list?
Yes. So we have been updating a list in the view of having an empowered and legitimate political representation. This last 6 months, we've made about 1.5 lakh updations, which includes 80% additions and 20% of deletions as well as corrections.
Okay, so how important is it to you? Is it just something that people talk about, or does it really matter to you?
I think it makes a huge difference to be able to hold that kind of power that makes an actual difference to the way the country works. But yes.
How important is it?
And I think getting out there for the first time is really exciting because it's a way you really impact the political growth process of your country.
Is it a big deal for you too, or is it just something which everyone's doing, or is it important to you?
Yes, it does, because it's exciting. I mean, I'm obviously excited to have that little black mark on my finger.
Now finally you are, so you will be a first-time voter at 25, not because of lack of interest.
No, not because of lack of interest, because I've tried all 6 times and I've failed, and this is the 7th time, and this campaign has helped me.
What are the issues? What do you want? What are the changes you want?
The first change I want to see is honesty, which is really important. As you know, we're all fighting against this big battle against corruption.
I think it's just the implementation of the policies that we have so well on paper.
What about safety of women? Is that something which is there on the top of your mind?
We do not take buses out after 9 anymore because we don't feel safe, and it will be because of the cases that we have seen very recently in the past 5 years. It would be one of the major issues.
How do you decide who gets that black mark from you, who gets that vote from you?
Sadly, it depends on the party.
On the party.
Because, I mean, it does matter if I am electing a person, regardless of which party he belongs to. If he is honest, he ought to be elected. But then I would not want to see a party that I believe might jeopardize the country. I may just use the Nota option.
Thank you so much. So all of you getting out there to vote. This young group of Bangaloreans certainly very concerned, very aware about what's going on politically. Excited to be exercising their very first vote, indeed. With Govind Murthy, Maya Sharma in Bangalore for NDTV.